Good evening again, Shima girls. Shima's in the house. And with this video, I would like to answer a few of my Shima girl questions, which I haven't done in a while, so I want to dedicate this video to answering questions for my Shima girls. Okay, so I want everybody to learn from it. So I selected a few questions here that I'm sure will help a majority of us black women out. Okay, so let me begin with the first question. Okay, hi Shima, I just ordered your full line of products along with the DVD and cannot wait for it to come in the mail. I have a question for you, however. You have mentioned to wear a protective style, and I am thinking of wearing my hair cornrow, then have some weave sewn on. My question is, how long should I keep it and how often should I wash my hair? When I used to weave it in the past, I would wait 6 weeks to wash it. Please advise me. Also, what is your take on clip-in extensions? I am currently wearing a few to get my hair volume. Will it damage my hair? How often should I use the oil in my hair when it's in the weave? Please advise. My goal is to have my hair healthy and longer. Okay, well, first things first. The best rule of thumb to follow regarding washing our hair is between 7 to 10 days. Okay, so that's how I do it. When you're wearing your protective styles for at least 2 weeks and you're not manipulating your hair, you can also wear 2 weeks because your hair, the hair that's tucked inside of that protective style remains clean. Okay, so that's how I've done it myself. Now the outside of the hair is the only part that you will be moisturizing. I feel just fine with clip-in extensions. I think you meant clip-on extensions because during the first few months of my longer hair journey, when my hair was still shoulder length, I was wearing extensions myself, and I also wore a half wig and also ponytail attachments. So I was faking it till I made it. Okay, so I don't have no issues if you're wearing some fake hair, as long as your real hair underneath is tucked into a protective style and you're, keeping it moisturized with the Shima oil. Okay, right. Okay, now regarding the cornrows, I like to stay away from that particular hairstyle for the simple fact that through my own personal experience, it was hell. I mean, it was just so tight. I was told that it had to be tightly done, or if not, it would not come out right. And so, the stylist will talk you into getting certain styles that your common sense is telling you, I don't think this is right for me, or I don't think I feel too comfortable in it. But I allow myself to get talked into it, and those cornrows were gone by the next day, I think. So I prefer that you wear individual braids, and also because cornrows are so tight, that actually leads to traction alopecia in the most severe cases, but in mild cases it leads to thinning hair. So we're trying to stay away from too tight hairstyles, and that goes for ponytails as well. Too tight anything is bad for our hair. Okay, make sure it's a comfortable level. Okay, make sure it's a comfortable level. All right. Okay, regarding my Shima oil, you can, as for beginners, I recommend that you apply it every night, once a night, but in light amounts. Then when you get to the second week, you can apply it every other night. The reason I want you to apply it every night, once a night, is because I want you to get familiar with the product. How to manipulate the product into your hair, until you feel comfortable with the product. Then I'm hoping that by the second week you would have gotten used to it, or the hang of it, or very familiar with it, and then you can apply once a night, every other night. And you can skip days because my Shima oil is potent enough to stay in your hair for a very long time, so you don't need to apply that much. Okay, now let's go to the second question, and it's a question, and it's also an experience of her that I would like to share with you Shima girls, because I think it's going to help a lot of us black women who are on the struggle for longer, healthier, mythical hair, gain more self-esteem. Because when we see one of us, going through the same thing that we're going through right now, or in your case, what you're going through right now, it makes us feel a kinship more. It makes us feel more family oriented. So let me read her experience plus some of her questions. Hi Shima, I started watching your videos about a month ago, and it has pretty much changed my life. I stumbled across them quite by accident when I was playing on my phone at work, and I have been watching them ever since. Everything you say makes sense about black hair growth, but as a community, we are still ignorant. Unfortunately, that's the way we were all brought up, using hair grease and so forth. I too had the experience of going to the beauty shop, getting my hair cut off, and told it would grow faster. I remember as a teen being told that my hair will probably never grow past shoulders because that was my stopping point. Okay, I remember coming home crying because I thought I would have to resort to weaves for the rest of my life. About 3 years ago, I started doing my own research because I was tired of my hair growing, then breaking off, growing, then breaking off. I stopped using hair grease and doing certain hairstyles, and I've seen some improvement. I usually have my hair in micros, but when I take them out, I'm sort of lost on what to do. I took them out about almost 3 months ago, and before I started watching your videos, I was doing all the no-nos, like flat ironing my hair every day and not wrapping it at night. My friend is a stylist, and she said it will be okay to get a relaxer every 4 weeks. I now know not to do that. Anyways, I've been using your oil now every night and wrapping and reducing my use of heat. However, I've been shedding a lot. I don't know if it's normal or too much because I'm usually braided up. Could the cold weather be doing this? I do have some ends that need to be cut, which I have cut some, but I'm not ready to cut them all off yet because it adds to my length. What do you suggest? My plan was to cut a little more, then put my braids back in for a few months, then cut again. Thanks for your time and for your video, Shima. Okay, let me dive straight into the part that concerns me the most, those ends. If the ends are damaged, please, 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 please cut them off. It's going to be hard, but you need to cut them off because you're just self-defeating if you do not cut off the ends. That when the ends are split, what happens, ladies, is that the split is not going to get any better. It's just going to continue to split and split up the hair shaft. Or or in some rare cases, if it doesn't split off the hair shaft, it's going to make your hair look dull, uneven. It's just going to look ugly, bluntly speaking. So cut off the ends. If you are still too afraid to cut off a relatively amount of hair length due to the damaged ends, start off slowly. Like you natural Shima girls that are still too afraid to do the big chop, how you start cutting off like half an inch 1 month and another half an inch the other month. You can do that with your split ends. But if I were you, I just chop I chop them away because I was hanging on to my split ends myself, and I'm about to cut some more split ends on my next hair wash, because it's just you're self-defeating yourself. It's not gonna add any more length. Of course it's gonna look long, but it's not gonna look healthy looking. Okay. Okay, regarding the hair shedding, I posted about 2 videos regarding hair shedding already. So you can look through my archives and you will find the video regarding hair shedding. The latest one I posted is called Shima Addresses Hair Shedding Again. Okay, so you can look into that one. Hair shedding is normal 95% of the time. It is a normal thing. When it's not normal, it's because you're going through some sickness, or you're applying some hair product with some harsh ingredients in them that you don't need to be applying to your hair. Look at that video, the hair shedding video, and you will become more knowledgeable regarding hair shedding. I also discussed that in my step-by-step DVD. When you order my full line, that's also discussed, and I also show you my hair, okay, with my shedded dead hair. Okay, now for the third question, it's from a 14-year-old. Hi Shima, I am currently 14 and I have become obsessed with growing longer hair since December. My hair is broad strap length, and I think it grew that long because of the way my mother cared for it as a child. And I have been doing my own hair since the 6th grade, and I have flat ironed my hair like crazy, breaking off the ends and stuff, leaving my hair at broad strap length. I am now going on a 6-month hair journey to get longer hair past broad strap length. My hair, as I type, is in a bun, and lots of laughs. I wanted to ask a very important question, Shima. About how long did it take you for your hair to get that long? Right now, you are my hair mother. I'm not going to disobey you because I threw all of the hair grease in my house away. Yay, good for you. Very proud of you for doing that, because we need to get away from all the bad hair products with the bad ingredients, because it's doing nothing but hindering our hair growth results. Okay, regarding how long it took my hair to grow this long, all you have to do is click on the About Shima Hair Inc. navigation bar, because I want you to understand exactly what I went through in order for my hair to grow from shoulder length to waist length within the 10 to 11 month period, because that didn't just happen just overnight, like in a way overnight. Like I just started doing protective styles and doing my moisturizing, and yeah, it just grew so easily. I want you to actually read through it and understand how I managed to, you know, achieve that tremendous goal of growing my hair in that amount of time. Okay, everybody's hair grows differently depending on lifestyle, depending on medication, depending on various factors, but you know, the most common hair growth pattern is the 1/2 inch per month. I always stress this: don't compare your hair growth results to your sister, to your cousin, to your mother, to me, because you are going on your own personal hair growth journey. You know, you're gonna have a lot of setbacks. Okay, you're human, you're gonna make mistakes, so keep that in mind. I made lots of mistakes myself, but that's what you learn from the mistakes, and that's gonna be, you know, the ticket to your success. Those mistakes will be the ticket to your success regarding your long hair journey. Okay, Shima Girls, I brought some old Sophisticated Black Hair magazines. This one is from 1999, and I keep all of my old Sophisticated Black Hair magazine, you know, for nostalgic reasons and also to keep me inspired. This one's really old. It's from 1991. This one's from 1991. I think the most recent one I have is this one, which is from 2006. Okay, so I wanted to show you the cornrows and stuff. Okay, these are some of the cornrows. It's a combination of cornrows and some dreadlocks, I believe, silky dreads. Combination of cornrows and silky dreads. This young lady right here. Okay, now the style is beautiful and all, but it's too intricate. It's too fuzzy for my taste, and of course I don't like the cornrows because it's usually done too tightly, and that hurts. First of all, it hurts my temple, and I don't want you ladies suffering any thinning hair or nothing like that. If the cornrows work for you, please keep in mind that that's fine. It's perfectly fine, but I would prefer that you opt for individual braids, but make sure that they're not done too tightly either. Okay, individual braids are they provide you a lot of styling versatility. Okay, styling variations and all that awesome stuff. Okay, all right. Now these are some single braids and stuff, but it's too many of them. You know, you don't have to do your braids that skinny. You can do it much more thicker than that, because you know, if you do it that skinny, you're gonna be sitting on that chair for 6, 8, 10 hours. I was sitting on the chair for about 8 hours myself, but I love individual braids. They, you know, you can style them any which way you want. Okay, but you can make them much thicker. You can sit on that chair for half the time, you know. So yeah, this is also a protected style. This is targeted, but look, it looks like it's too close to the scalp area. It's done too tightly, and it's like, it's pretty, but it's pulling on the scalp area, and I don't want anything pulling on the scalp area like the cornrows. Okay, this one is called the Bantu knots. Bantu knots, but they are also, oh, that's the key. Flat twist. Bantu knots combined with flat twist. See, it's two styles in one. It's too fussy. I don't want you ladies going through too fussy protective styles. Use the hair bun, use the French braid, and use the individual braids. Okay, those are the 3 protective styles that I use myself to gain the length that I've gained today. All right, that's that. Let's see. Well, Shima girls, hopefully you learned a lot again with me on my channel and with this video. And I'm happy that all the other videos I posted are still keeping you ladies inspired, and you're still learning and you're watching them. But most of all, you're learning and you're applying the techniques that work for you. And you're letting me know, and I'm very humbled, and you actually inspiring me as well. I mean, because it's actually working, and it's something that I'm sharing with you from my own personal experiences, that I go out of my way and I try to learn as much as I can so that you can, you know how to grow out your hair very long as well. So happy to be here with you ladies again, and I will be back. Oh, and by the way, this is my Shima Girl scarf that I tied it in a cute little bow, and I hope you ladies like the little style I did today. My Shima Girl scarves, yes. Speaking of my Shima Girl scarves, they are all sold out. They're very popular. I'm very happy that you ladies are enjoying the design that I created. And soon I will have more coming in February as well. I think around the time that my leave-in conditioner becomes available, more Shima Girl scarves will become available. Okay, so I'll keep you posted, and you can also, continuously check out my website, shimahair.com, to see my updated products and stuff. Okay.